heavy hitters that are coming into the Buyers Club. I got a guy that owns the biggest propane company in New York. He's in. It's like a small private equity, but we're not going to operate like private equity. We're going to build culture. And then we have a guest speaker. He's a nice guy. He's Mr. Wonderful. We got 33 people in so far, myself. All very like heavy hitters that are coming into the Buyers Club. I got a guy that owns the biggest propane company in New York. He's in. I have my friend, he owns the biggest crime scene cleanup company in the country. We're actually going to sell it. He might present it on stage for $100 million.
I sent that to him. I said the Buyers Club too.
Oh yeah, you know, he's
We have
my friend, he joined. He owns 20 gyms.
wow.
And like bigger than LA Fitness's. And he's a young guy. He's like 36, 37. I have, he owns 13 gas stations. He's coming.
You sent something to the group that we can attach to buyers, right?
Yeah. I'm very selective on who I bring in. I had so many people that want to come in. I'm saying, way more. I only want 50 people, that's it. I could probably, if I wanted to, I could bring in 1,000 people. I need to protect the exclusivity of this group. If someone has a serious contender, let me know. But I'm probably going to say no if they don't have the right net worth and the right liquidity. So the Buyers Club is a group that I launched. It's basically a private equity group, but it's not. We're not doing anything like private equity in terms of operations. We're going to be buying businesses together. You saw all the listings we have. We have 1,000 listings. We're going to pick every month 5 to 6 listings, or maybe 10 listings, to showcase in front of all of the people in the buyers group. We're gonna say no 80% of the time. We're probably gonna find 2 deals a month to buy. I think we're gonna close 20 deals the first year, and we're only gonna buy steals. I have a list of, doing this for 13 years, I have the best of the best operators, people that I would let watch my kids, like seriously. Like people that are top of the line, guys like Alex Swoltowski, you know, guys like that can implement and add tremendous value with AI. My guy Tony, who can come in, he'll run circles around anybody when it comes to working. Everyone that's in the club is going to meet these people. They're going to be on stage. They're going to introduce themselves. I have a CPA, so we're going to get a kickback from the CPA on what we spend. We're going to get a kickback from the merchant services. We're going to get a kickback from the insurance. We're going to corner every single vertical in business, and we're going to own it all. We're going to buy these businesses, and it's just going to be, you know, we're going to roll them up. We're going to have different divisions, and everyone's going to be an equal partner, pro rata, whatever you put in. So if you put in, say the equity is $1 million, you put in 100,000, you're going to be a 10% owner of the company, equal to me. Say I put 100,000, I'm 10%. I don't get any special arrangement since I put it together. It's going to be a very fair deal. I might roll my commission into the deal. I might, you know, if it's a broker in my team, I might have him roll his commission into the deal and get him involved, depending on what broker it is, if I think he can add value. So every deal, it's a deal by deal basis. And the goal is to buy 20 businesses the first year as a group. I'm trying to get it, in the beginning we're going to do quarterly distributions, but I'm going to try to get it eventually to monthly distributions. So every month we get a check, we get a check, we get a check. And
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Would that be like, if we did 20 businesses, would it be monthly each business? If you had bought into 5?
Yeah.
Monthly check?
Monthly check. But we're going to be very selective. Yeah. Well, it's these are high end. Like we're not going after like 200,000-300,000 cash flows. We're going after $1 million plus.
Okay. Nice.
And these businesses can be bought as a group or individually. It's like Shark Tank.
And what's great is I'm bringing on, at the event, I'm bringing on 4 to 5 sellers on stage that might want to restructure debt. I have one deal where the guy's in trouble, great deal with the property. I want to close it on stage. I'm going to put my own money in that deal. A lot of it. I want to buy that deal with a lot of people. So exciting stuff. It's to answer your question, it's just it's like a small private equity, but we're not going to operate like private equity. We're going to build culture. And then we have a guest speaker. He's a nice guy. He's Mr. Wonderful. Kevin O'Leary.
Next one's in.
And then the next one's in Miami. Everyone look up Ed Milet.
Really?
Yeah, I'm negotiating with him right now. So that's the Buyers Club. We have
Buyers Club are gonna have access to the weekly calls. So if they're gonna have ears only on our 9 o'clock calls. So if they like something, they're gonna tell, and we're gonna pull it out to them exclusively. And then we'll have monthly meetings with them. And then every quarter we'll have the big events.
Yeah, the events are going to cost me about $500,000 each event from me.
But that's why there's a fee.
So I don't even like for this one. I don't even care if I'm not even look for this. For the first one, it's an investment. I know that in the long run, it's going to pay off huge. You know, when I put this on social media next to Mr. Wonderful, and I'm hugging him like this, I know people are gonna be like, wow, and this is on Long Island. So.
Next year, it's gonna be these people, next year, it's gonna be more.
And this is the itinerary for everybody. So it's a draft. This is gonna be an itinerary. So 8 to 9 o'clock, we're gonna come in, we're gonna have a light hospitality service, you know, coffee, muffins, whatever. Everyone in the club's gonna get something as well, and they're gonna have a binder with probably some high-level deals in it already. 9 to 9:20, I hired an MC to come on, an amazing MC that's gonna hype everyone up. It's gonna be sick. He's gonna come on, he's gonna give some opening remarks, he's gonna introduce me, and we're gonna be going over things. 9:20 to 9:30, I'm gonna bring on 9:20 to 10:45, I'm gonna bring, so the top brokers in Hedgestone, I'm gonna name them: Christian Rodriguez, Christian Zarama, Jason Hartman, Matt Millsaps, Dino's coming, the people that have made $500,000 plus easy. There's a few others. Probably 7-8 people that are gonna come, they're gonna introduce their deals. I have to really go through their deals and see what deals are good. That's the main thing here. We have some really, really good deals. That's 9 to 10:45, 10:45 to 11:15. I'm going to be bringing the operators on stage. That guy, a quick story, he bought 4 businesses from me. He's an operator. He goes to the hood. Like he doesn't care about anything. So the first business he bought from me was in 2012. We were on Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn, and I wasn't there. And he was in the pizzeria, very, very dangerous area, this pizzeria. And he still bought the business. I thought he was walking away. I got other things for you. He's like, no, I want it. And he did the right thing. He bought that business for like 70 grand. In 2 years, I sold it for 350,000.
Nice.
So he's gonna be here. He's from Italy. He's a really good guy. We're quadrupled the business together in 6 months. He owns 4 delis. He owns a car wash. He's a beast. One of my partners in a car wash. My friend for 20 years. He ran a pizzeria that does like 300,000 a week. The guy he's a robot. Alex is gonna be AI of the group. Is gonna be the CPA of the group. He worked for Blackstone and BlackRock. Guy is literally a robot. Seriously, the guy is the best accountant for us, and he's giving us a kickback on everything. I got a couple of home service guys too I'm going through, and a couple of hotel guys as well. I'll have about 10 solid operators on stage when we're there. The best of the best guys. So then we're gonna introduce them, and then we're going to bring Mr. Wonderful out. And we're going to get his insight on what to invest in. We're going to understand his strategies. He's going to speak for about an hour. I'm going to question him. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to really, give him some tough questions. And then we're going to, we're going to do a podcast together as well. And then we're going to have lunch. We're going to have lunch for about an hour. Everyone's going to meet each other. Everyone in the Buyers Club is going to meet each other. They're going to mingle. I'm going to be there too. It's going to be a great lunch. It's a great place. Top of the line country club. We're going to top of the line. And then after that, I'm going to have a billionaire come out. Maybe one or two people I didn't confirm yet. One of my friends. Could be. I don't know who's going to do it yet. I'm going to pick them. And then we're going to do a deal with them. They might bring a deal to us. I might bring a deal to them. I'm figuring out that situation. And then we're going to go back to operations at 3 o'clock. All the operators are going to go over how they add value. I'm going to go over how I add value. Alex is going to do an AI presentation, which we're going to do a real AI presentation on every single type of business. We're going to do a presentation on CRMs, on Go High Level, which is really cool. Then we're going to do a live deal on stage that we're going to line up to close on stage for the first closing of a buyer in the Buyers Club that I already have it closed. And then after that, we're going to mingle and we're going to have a cigar car there. And that's the first event. And then a month after, we're going to have a meeting. A month after, we're going to have a meeting. And then the second event's going to be in March with another guest speaker, and it's going to be even better because we know what to do. So, very excited about this. And by the way, I got this idea from Pace Morby when I went down to Arizona. And I'm just going to keep fine-tuning this idea, and we're going to build a empire.
Let's go.
It's going to be huge, I'm telling you.
All right, guys, the 56-page document, the Hustler's Manual for Business Brokering that we're discussing today, I put it into a language model for you guys to use and start to get accustomed to speaking to data differently. All right, so this QR code up here, you scan it, it'll take you right to the LM, the language model, and basically you'll be able to chat with that information, that document, right? Once you go through this process and start understanding how the interface between you and AI and technology and data is going to be changing, this is going to evolve into Hedgestone AI, right? And my goal is every single one of you have access to all of the educational material that we provide in Hedgestone. Every single thing that Mike has done in that program, from the entire life cycle of this business model, from prospecting means and methods to scripts, what do you say to the buyers, to the sellers, to evaluation multiples, creative deal structure, etc. All that kind of stuff, all the way to taking it to the close. With documentation is going to be available through this means. So as opposed to going into the data set and going to the back end of hedgestone.com and, man, I forgot what was the script? What did Mike tell me to say? Or how do you structure this? Or what is the multiple on a pizzeria? Or this, that, the other? You can have a conversation now with Hedgestone AI, and it's going to give you the information instantaneously. It's going to pull the data, it's going to give you the reference documentation, it'll give you the link, you can watch the video again. So it's a different means of talking and dealing with data. A lot of individuals hate technology. They hate going through the back end CRM, clicking this and all this. So this is going to allow us to not only exponentially increase your business, but will just be so much more. This is going to be useful for you also. I'm going to teach you how to use this on your own. So for example, let's say if you have a huge data set, you've got 85 pages of financials, right? Or different P&Ls and financial forecasts, or fill in the blank that you don't necessarily want to go through all those documentation, even contracts. You dump it into this model as a source, and now you have a conversation with the source. What's the projected cap rate on this if the financials change? What are my financial projections right now for this company based on the last 2 years of revenue? What is a conservative estimate? What is the vacancy rate on these residential units? And it basically just pulls all the corpus knowledge and is able to have discussion only on what you provide. It's not going to talk about construction. It's not going to talk about SaaS. It's only going to have this conversation based on the information that you give it. So in your life, you have specific data sets. You put this data set in here, and it just helps you be more efficient and effective with that data set. You're able to train, and it learns as you learn. It learns as you learn, and it gets better and better, right? So all you here are gonna be beta testers. I'm gonna require you guys to kind of start playing with it, understanding the model, breaking it, right? Because I need to understand what needs to be changed, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be a game changer for sure. So any questions? I'm here to answer them for sure. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I see. Here's the studio monitor.
Yeah, it's amazing. This thing just came out last year, changed my life, my business. I mean, it's amazing. It's only iterating and get better and better, right? So the way this works is that this is gonna be multimodal. Multimodal means that you can input any type of input. You can put a PDF file, you can put a website link, you can do a YouTube video. So you copy the link of a YouTube video, and you wanna understand what this 6-hour YouTube interview is all about, you don't have the time, you copy paste the YouTube link here. As soon as you have the check, it now registers. Goes into the YouTube, transcribes the 6 hours, internalizes the 6 hours, understands what it's about, and now is a professional in that knowledge set. And now you have the ability to have a conversation with it. Give me a summation of this entire conversation. What are the key points that I really need to take away as a business broker, as a realtor, as fill in the blank? You can query this data set to the cows come home, right? So start using it. Websites, if you have, let's say, if there's a IRS financial document that's 100 pages and you don't want to go through it,